What the business is, one only player rabbit man. Hey, just checking in with y'all. Going for a dog walk. What's up, man? And just taking a stroll through the neighborhood. Figure I'll make a different kind of video this time. This one isn't really more about me. This one is dedicated to the 18-year-old me. So let me explain. When I first moved out, I didn't know what I was doing, didn't know how to figure out anything, but I did it anyway because I felt like it was something to do. You know what I'm saying? I wanted to get myself established, and I felt like the only way to do that was really just to move out. So I moved into these apartments called Coral Ridge. Obviously no wife, no kids at the time, but it gave me a lot of perspective. So the reason why I titled this video what I would say to my 18-year-old self is because I feel like it's a pivotal time. My birthday is coming up, and definitely alive long enough. Let's say I've been alive for a 20-year-old times two. So, you know what I'm saying, plus. So the cool part is that gives me an opportunity to be the old guy in the room that can provide some feedback. First thing I would really say though is that anytime that you're going through that particular stage in your life, you just want to remember that it's gonna work out as long as you keep going. I think the effort and trying really makes you a better person, just because it's going to give you a lot of opportunities to really get out there and just make things happen. You bump into people, some people might draw you back, pull you down. You bump into other people, some people might help you along your way. A lot of distractions, a lot of headaches, a lot of bills, a lot of car repairs, a lot of stuff. Like I said, I'm speaking from personal experience. But you can make it. And there's a lot of ways to make it. You don't have to have it all figured out when you move out. There really is no best time to do something. Being a parent, you'll find that it's the same conversation. There is no best time to be a parent. Best time to be a parent is when you're a parent. Because you start to figure out the things that you need to do in the moment as long as you adjust. One thing I like that Iverson said when he was talking to Coach Brown, and kind of inadvertently and in his head, you know, when you do get to a point where you feel like you're good at what you do, you want to try stuff. You're going to want to do things that might seem like they're out of the ordinary and might not be the most regular circumstances for people, but it works for you. And that's fine. Sometimes that's how I go. You have to fail in order to get back up and succeed. You look at my YouTube channel, and I'm blessed to have 25,000 subscribers, but my journey was real slow. Took a long time to get there, and I'm just now coming back to it because some reason I feel like I got something to say. Main thing is just to take a breath, take a break, relax, make a plan, sit down, figure out if that plan is working, make another plan, and just keep going. Because you only quit when you stop. You feel me? You do a lot of things in life, but when you decide that you're going to give up, that's when you stop. So don't give up. I was working with a company right now called Even, who actually revitalized that whole feeling in me to get back and put out music. And then I had to remind myself, oh, wait a minute. I'm sitting on a bunch of mixtapes I've already sold and albums I've already released. Now I'm working on a new album, so you can support it if you can. That's going to release February 9th, 2026. And it's coming out at a really great time. I feel like this year, a lot of the guys that I felt like was retired in rap is coming back out to put out new music. So it's kind of a lane being carved right there. But for a broader perspective, it's a reminder that it's not about what you do as much as it is about the intention behind what you're doing. Now, I started this story by saying I moved out when I was 18. The reason why I wanted to make that point is because I had been waiting all my life for that moment. And it wasn't because of a broken home. It wasn't because I started working when I was 14. It wasn't because I was selling my tapes and all that kind of stuff and selling CDs. It was because it was something that nobody could ever take away from me. I wanted to prove that I could do it. That part doesn't change when you get in your 30s, your 40s. Hell, for some of y'all 20s. Now, I can't speak into the future about, what you would do any age over that because I'm not older than that. But coming from a place of where I am now, I can tell you it will get better if you do not quit. If you make music and you got to get a job, then get a job. You lose a job, get another job. You find yourself in a space where you can be creative. You just want to make sure that there's a plan that you can go with the best way you possibly can. So the best way to get started, or the best way I've gotten started recently, is I've been using ChatGPT to help me plan my day, to help me plan my week, to help me plan my month and my year. And the best part about it is what I'm looking for are the things that I feel like make me feel rich. So if I want to go on a trip, or several, then I just make up my mind that if I stretch that payment plan out over the course of a year or 2 years, how long is it going to take to pay it off? Your goals change. If I can pay something off, like my car or credit cards or whatever, can I pay that off right now? And if overtime is going to get me there faster, is that going to help? So that's all I wanted to say. And that's what I would say to myself when I was 18. It ain't about being rich. It's just about having your time back to do what you really want to do. Everybody has to put in time to do something to make money. How you make money is up to you. Nobody's really trapped. And I understand and I believe that people can feel that way. But you got to remember, you can change your mind anytime you want. And no, I'm not going to edit that out either. You just want to make sure that whatever you do in life, you keep going. We're over here walking through snow and everything else right now through Fort Worth. I know that was a weird camera angle. Let me just turn it that way so I can see it. But the main thing is that you just keep going. Stay motivated. Stay positive. I'm not gonna do no daily affirmations or tell you that you're gonna be a millionaire tomorrow or nothing like that. Because honestly, if you know how to do it, you do it. The thing that you want to focus on is just whatever you can do. If you know how to make $300 a week, just make $300 a week. And figure out a way to double that while working overtime, if you can get a raise, and by cutting out all the expenses that keep you trapped. You feel like you never have money for something that you want to do? Pretend like you ain't got the money and just save as much as you can, even if it's $20 a week. Yeah, I did say $20 a week. I'm trying to be realistic. And otherwise, just live your life, man. Try to enjoy your life in that moment that you're in right now. And remember, you're never going to get it back. So you might as well enjoy what you got right now, today. Not when you become a millionaire, not when you have $100,000 in the bank, 10,000, whatever. Enjoy it today, right now. Just know that other people has been there where you at right now. And just know, wherever you at in your life, you just got to keep moving, man. You got to keep going, no matter what. So that's it. One on the Player Rabbit. Y'all like this video, make sure y'all like, share, subscribe. Make sure y'all drop a comment. Let me know what you think about the video. Is it too long? Is it not long enough? Do we need to talk about finances? Do we need to talk about travel non-stop, full-time, whatever the case is? Let me know. Otherwise, if you can support my music, please do. Website's playerrabbit.com. I'm sure you're going to be making my wife and my family so happy if you do that. I definitely would agree. But we're going to get back to this walk. And I'm going to get back to my day. See y'all. Have a good one.